Hi everyone, I'm Thilsey, and welcome to a cast challenge where a wheel decides what kind of sim I want to make. It's definitely one of those days where I want to make a sim, but I have absolutely no ideas what I want to make. So I'll just let the wheel choose for me. This sim right here is a sim that I literally just recorded a video for, and I decided to scrap because I was just so unhappy with them. I want to show you because, I don't know, they turned out interesting, but they're definitely not something that I wanted to continue working on. So here you can see a little preview, but let's just start fresh and let the wheel decide for me because I just have no idea what I'm doing today. So this is the wheel in question. I'm gonna link the wheels in the description. It's the wheels that I made for these challenges and I absolutely love doing them. So let's spin for the first one to see if we're getting a masculine or feminine framed sim today. And our sim today is gonna be feminine. The sim that I have pulled up in cast is already a feminine frame, so I don't have to do much. So let's spin for the age, and I am kinda honestly hoping to get something from like teen and above, so I don't— oh, toddler. Honestly, I don't really want to make a toddler today. I really want to make an adult sim. So let's spin until I get something that's like teen or older. I really just don't feel like making infants, toddlers, or children today. So, oh no, it's really not letting me. Okay, I'm gonna spin one more time just to see if I get anything from here. And if not, I'll just make a young adult because I really just want to make something that's giving me a lot of options. So let's just try for the final time. Okay, it's gonna be a teenager. Sorry to be low-key cheating on this one, but I really just didn't want to make a child sim. Let's spin for the skin color now. We have a lot of options, also a couple of unnaturals. If it lands on unnatural, I might make this sim an occult, but okay, no. We got warm medium, which honestly I feel like this sim might actually have already, but let's check anyway. So let me just take a little look. You basically are warm medium already. I might just change it a little bit so it's just a little different. So we're just kind of like there. Next up are body sliders, which I'm spinning 2 times for the muscle mass and the weight of the sim. So let's spin for the muscle first, and that is gonna be on 1, and I'm gonna be spinning for the weight now as well, so I can just adjust them together. And the weight of the sim is going to be on 3, which honestly doesn't make sense to change right now because I'll probably have to change it again when I choose the body type. But alright, so you got 1 on your muscle, which is kind of like there, and then we have 1, 2, 3 for the mass. But let's spin for the body type now and see what this sim is going to have. It's gonna be a pear shape, which honestly this one already low-key has. Not really, but okay, I'll change the presets and then we'll mess with everything else. So I think I'll go with like that one first. So this was on 1, so I put it like there somewhere, and this is on 1, 2, and 3. This is kind of it already. I don't have to change that much. I might make the hips just a little bit smaller just because this sim is a teenager, so I'll just make all of the features like a little bit smaller. Maybe I want to make the thighs a little bit bigger just so they match the hips and the stomach area. And moving on to my absolutely favorite wheel, which is genetic features, so we can get a lot of stuff on here. So let's spin for the first one. I spin this one 3 times, so let's see what the first feature is going to be, and it is thin lips. A little sweet smile like that, but I do want to make it thin. I'll change up all of the other things a little bit later, but I just want to make what the wheel says right now, and then we'll do other stuff and adjust it a little bit more, but just so I don't forget what it's supposed to be. So moving on to the next one, let's see what the next feature is going to be. Oh, nothing really. Well, okay, let's spin for the final one then. So let's see what the third feature is going to be. Well, second one in this case, I guess. Maybe nothing again. Oh, thick lips. Well, I can't do that because it said thin already, so I do need to spin again. Okay, this is gonna be like a bonus feature since the second one was nothing. Let's see what that is gonna be. Oh, okay, vitiligo. Well, that's fun because I haven't really had a chance to try it out that much with the new update, so that's really nice. I might change my mind on the shape a little bit later, but okay, let's put some on the body. I really like how customizable it is. There's so many different sections so you can really just customize as much as you'd like. And I don't really want to go overboard because before the update, I did kind of have to go overboard because a lot of the skin details that I did have for vitiligo were either like everything or nothing. So I feel like going for a bit more subtle now. I'm not really feeling the one on the face, so let me change that up a little bit. Maybe like that. I feel like this could be really suiting this sim. Oh, and I didn't actually add any on the arms, right? So let me just put a bit more on that. Maybe I could put a little bit more on the arms. There, that's looking really pretty. But before I continue working on the face and skin details and everything, I want to figure out the eye situation. So let's spin for the eyelid first and see what it's gonna be. There we go. And it is hooded lids. Usually a bit of a controversial one. But I also want to spin for the color as well, just so we don't have to like jump back and forth all the time. So while I'm here, I might as well just spin for the colors. Let's see what that is. Oh, unnatural. Okay, that's fun. So let me just choose some hooded eyes for you, which honestly, I would say that these kind of are it. A lot of people don't really like how I do hooded eyes, but I feel like that is it. In my opinion, this is hooded eyes and this is like double lid. I know what hooded eyes are because I do have them, but it's really difficult to properly represent in the game. So it kind of really is about how you interpret the presets, in my opinion. So I'd say that this is more hooded eye, this is more double lid. So hopefully you kind of understand what I mean a little bit better when I choose like stuff like that. Just something that has more of a heavy crease that is closer to the eye itself. And just for the sake of explaining that with this preset, I might as well just keep this preset then. I don't really use it that much, but I actually really like it. It's just really nice. And you are supposed to have unnatural eyes, so maybe I could make them pink, or I could go with something that's like really blue. It is technically a natural color, but not in this shade. I don't know, maybe purple. Oh, purple is kind of nice. It's giving Alexandria Genesis vibes. I love it. But okay, let's just get rid of the hair for now actually, and I can work on the rest of the face because we don't really have any other sliders that are kind of for the face, so I can just kind of do whatever I want now. And oh right, yeah, the lips are supposed to stay thin. I almost forgot about that. And this is a teenager, so I kind of want to make the face a little bit more like rounded and not necessarily cutesy, but more like closer to child rather than full-on adults. So maybe more like rounded cheeks, and the jaw might not be really intense, and the chin as well. This is already looking quite cute to me, but let me just actually give you skin details and then see what's going to be happening, because it's just so much easier to tell. Again, I am really, oh my god, I was gonna say I'm really drawn to these skins all the time and I shouldn't be using them, but I really like how this looks and I love what it's doing for the eyelid. But I was gonna say that I shouldn't be going for that, especially because I'm making a teenager who's not supposed to be looking so snatched, so maybe I should do something that's a little softer like that or like this. I haven't used this skin in so long and it used to be my go-to, but I think I like the tinsel skin quite a bit. It's really giving those like soft feature looks that I wanted to go for. And the lips, maybe I don't want to make that smiley, and they can be at least a little bit wider. They need to be thin, but they can be like proportionate to the face. There we go. That's looking a little better, maybe a little bit downwards. You are a teenager, you're probably moody, so like that's not too questionable. So I can do the rest of the skin details and the eyelashes. Okay, since you are a teenager, we'll keep things relatively natural and not give you like crazy eyelashes. I see that the eyes are like a little too big, so like that. Oh, that's looking so pretty. That's looking really good. Like that or like that. I kind of like the outer under eye area like that. Oh my god, it's still making the eyes look kind of large, but I think I like it. And like a little bit of blush like that. I'm still a little bit unsure on the nose. I think I might want to change it up a little bit because there's something that's bothering me a tiny bit about the nose. Oh, that's looking so much better on her. I really like that. That's so cute. Still want to bring the eyes down. I always squish my Sims faces so much, but she's looking real cute. She's looking a little angry, but I feel like that's maybe because of the lips, so maybe it's just like that, but also because of the eyebrows. I do need to change the eyebrows, and I want to keep them natural again because she is supposed to be a teenager. I don't know the color yet, so I feel like I should go back to the wheels and start spinning for the hair, and then we'll see what kind of eyebrows she'll have, but at least I can decide on the shape. maybe like that, and just bring them down a little. Oh, that's really cute. I really hope that she has some kind of darker hair color, but that's looking cute. Maybe I want to bring them in a little bit. Oh my gosh, she's actually so precious. I feel like her nose is just maybe a tiny bit big. Oh, you really don't have anything on your side profile. Let's do something with that. No, this is just a straight line. That's looking odd. What am I doing? There's something that I can't figure out. Am I missing something? She's cute from the front. I feel like she's okay. I'm just a little confused. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'll just leave it. I think that she's okay. Her eyes are just, I feel like they're just getting bigger. Someone's pranking me. They're just getting bigger by themselves. Now, finally, we are moving on to the hair length first. So let's see how long her hair is gonna be. I really don't have any sort of preference. So, oh gosh. Okay, asymmetrical. That's gonna be difficult to figure out. That's the only one that's always tricky. But let's see the color first before I go scavenge for that hair, because I really don't have that many options. Oh, she's gonna be blonde. Really? Okay, interesting. I think I will leave the eyebrows to be that color though, because I mean, I think it's okay. Maybe I can make them a little lighter. That's alright. I feel like that's work with the blonde hair. But asymmetrical hair color, I don't even know what that's supposed to be, and it's completely my fault because I'm the one who put it on the wheel, so I have no one to blame except myself. I mean, when I say asymmetrical, this is basically what I mean. Low-key want to give her that. Honestly, she's kind of really good with that. I didn't expect it, but I low-key love it. What? That's crazy. It's even in the hair color that she's supposed to have. Maybe just a little bit like more blonde like that. Wait, that's a strong option. I actually really like it. Another option would be something like that, because it does have shaved sides, so maybe, but it's not really fitting this sim as nicely as the previous hair, weirdly enough. Oh, this could definitely be it. That's definitely it, because it has the shaved sides, so it's definitely it. I feel like, okay, you're supposed to have blonde hair, and I do like this lighter one a little bit better, but maybe I will go with this. It's a little bit more blonde. I don't know. The only problem that we could potentially have with this is that it doesn't work with the style that she'll get. I'm also not really a huge fan of the lotus or whatever that's supposed to be. I think that it is the lotus, but it's alright. So let's go to the wheel and spin for any extra features. I spin this one 2 times and we have stuff that is not necessarily genetics, but it adds to the sim quite a bit. So let's spin for the first feature and see what that is going to be. And it is, oh, nothing really. Okay, well, let's spin for the second feature and see if we're getting anything then. I kind of hope that we'll get at least something. And it is, oh, what is it? Oh, nothing, really? That's really disappointing. I guess better than a scar, because that would mean that something happened to the sim, so I guess fair enough. But that means that we're already moving on to the wheel that all of us have been waiting for, and it is the style wheel. So let's see what this sim is gonna be dressing like, having makeup like, and it's gonna be, oh, goblin core. Alright, sure, that kind of seems to fit. I honestly kind of see it for this sim. I'm not too mad about that. So let's dress you first. And I know the general style, what it's supposed to be, so I'm not too worried. I feel like this is already on the right track, and if I gave you like some kind of brown long skirt, would it already kind of be set? So maybe I should be looking for that. It would be great if it was like a little bit darker brown. I really have a lot of trouble finding good brown swatches for clothing. Let me know if you have the same problem. Oh, but this is the one that I was looking for. I really like the shape of it here at the end. I feel like it's really doing something a little more interesting. Again, it doesn't really have a nice brown swatch, but maybe if I go for some kind of shorts, which I know that I have these that are really good, and make them a little, well, they don't have to be like super dark like that. That's actually a nice color, or like that. That's actually really 2 good ones. It really depends on what kind of sweater I decide to go for, so I need to find something that's like kind of chunky, potentially a little bit like knitted. Oh, I wish that kind of tucked in there. That would have been really good. I really like this. It looks really good on this sim. Oh, now I definitely want to change the shorts. The problem is, I don't know if I have anything that's like quite tall enough that it actually does look like it tucks in. I mean, I have something that's not shorts. It doesn't have to be shorts. I would just kind of like it so I can layer more stuff on, like fun socks and stuff, but I might have to drop that idea. I am honestly so lost. It's not even funny. Okay, hear me out. What if I try to find some kind of little top that's basically like that, but maybe, oh, that's actually kind of fitting, except this little red bit, but I don't really mind it that much. So we could layer on top of that. I feel like that's kind of there, and go with like boots like that. That's really good. They are like glitching a little bit, but just pretend that you don't see it. it. And then I can put a shirt, or I mean a jacket over this, and it's gonna look really good. It is maybe a little baggier than I would like. Oh wait, I actually really like that. I don't really know about this one because there's not really that many good colors. I'm really feeling that. It's a little annoying then that I can't put some kind of hat on her, but I guess that would cover up the hair anyway, wouldn't it? So let's move on to makeup, which I'm not gonna do a lot of because she is supposed to be a teenager, remember that. So just like a bit of natural gloss, just so her lips don't look super dry or whatever. And the eyeliner, I mean, I could make it interesting. I don't see why not. At least a little bit smudgy like that. Just a bit in the corners, yeah? Although I feel like I want to go with something that's a more interesting, just to kind of accentuate the style. And I do like the white bits in the corners of the eyes. It's making them look a little bigger, but they kind of work. And I want to give her some kind of fun eyeshadow just to kind of pull the style in a little bit. I feel like she doesn't have a lot going on, and she should have a bit more when it comes to little accessories and clutter. Right now she's looking a little bit too plain, which I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, maybe this is a little bit too much, but maybe doing some kind of green-ish eyeshadow would bring in that moss and everything, like really foresty look. Although this is like really a lot, so I'm really trying to make it less crazy looking. But I kind of like this, and it's actually bringing out her eyes. Is it looking like bruises maybe a bit too much? No, I feel like it's good. I feel like it's good. So moving on to accessories. You don't have any piercings, so I guess I'm not allowed to put any on you. I feel like she would really benefit from a piercing, but I don't know. I guess I'm not allowed to put some in. Maybe I am. It is my challenge. I can literally decide whatever I want, but I don't know. The wheel didn't say it, but sometimes I put piercings in anyway if they work for the style, and this looks really cute for her. Honestly, now that I spun her around, I want to make her ear a little pointed, just to make her look a little goblin-esque, a little elfy. Anyway, let me give you also some earrings. Oh no, if I had this but with like little mushrooms, but I know that I don't. Okay, whatever. She can have a lot going on her elfy ears. I feel like it's fitting her quite nicely. And the necklaces, I want to try to do something here. Just go with me. Oh, that's actually nice. That's actually kind of nice, isn't it? It looks like something she like found in the forest or whatever. Maybe this is the key to her little treasure trove that she has somewhere. So this is our sim finished, our goblin core teenager. And I absolutely never do this, so let me choose her personality because I always forget. So I feel like I want to make her either erratic or gloomy. She just gives me those vibes. Well, I could then just make her a loner because I feel like she would just enjoy her own time for herself a little bit more. And honestly, just by default, she could also be cringe. And with that, I'll also give you a teen aspiration. That is gonna be what? You just kind of, I don't know, you're not really either of these things. I could just give you like a nature one and you can be a freelance botanist. Oh, and Bryn is such a nice name for you. Honestly, that is a really good one. Bryn Dodd. Sure. Let's go with Bryn Dodd. So here is Bryn. Let me know, what do you think of her? I really like her. For a day where I really didn't have any inspiration to make a sim, this really just turned out quite interesting and really nice. I like her. So I hope that you enjoyed this video as well. Again, a reminder that I will link the wheels in the description if you want to do it too. And feel free to tag me if you do decide doing the challenge because it's just so fun. It's literally my favorite thing to do in CAS. It really makes you create sims that you would never think of. But thank you so much for watching this video, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future wheel videos or any other CAS videos. And if you have any suggestions on what you would like me to try next, let me know in the comments. But again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!